leaving Verona. What was the campsite called? Camping.
Something or other.
Really, really nice place that we stayed at. We'll put a link in below. We saw some real old history in Verona. What was it called? A Colosseum, or was it a arena that predates the Colosseum in Rome? So it was really old, and they had a concert there last night. The two cellos. There was yeah. So we didn't go to that. It was too. We were too tired for that. These women made me walk so far, so many steps, and my knees and shins couldn't hack it anymore. Yeah. So, but Verona is really, really beautiful. We're on our way to Venice, and we'll see you when we get to Venice.
Really just getting drunks. Check this out. You can eat above the highway, motorway. Also above. What? On his fucking phone. Just got off the bus and we've walked into Venice over the little bridge, and it's blooming busy. Okay.
You don't want to lose it.
She's alright. She's an adult. She'll find us.
No, wait.
It's better than we go. Are you video? Yes.
See how this one's coming through.
Oggi mi hai fatto un video? Oh,
My
right
head
there.
off.
We're just going down the Grand Canal, walking on the side. Lots of people around, very busy. Imagine that when the sun's coming down. Look at this hotel, look. You got the...
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah. received a finger stone before. That was funny. Ah. Oh yeah. Do you want to see what the Basilica looks like and then you don't have to go?
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Because I'm not coming back.
Ever again? Venice. So no more old buildings for you.
Oh, old fucking buildings. Every fucking day.
You're such a bloody Antipodean.
Let's go and see another old building.
I can't help it that you come from a country where you've got no old buildings.
It's lovely. It's just a lot.
It's just everywhere you go.
She had a very dry mouth yesterday because she had her fucking her mouth open all day yesterday. Fucking say, wow,
No,
wow.
What'd you say? You don't want to walk it?
I said you just have to walk everywhere. I don't want to walk everywhere.
Well,
I want to be carried like the Queen. Not in a casket, but you know.
well, unfortunately, you're not rich enough to get carried everywhere.
You invited me over, you should be carried.
I'm not fucking carrying you. Christo could put you on his back.
You're a real freak, you would.
Well, clearly I'm not. I'm just driving you everywhere.
Fucking no.
Driving you up the wall.
Up my fucking wall. Right, I'm going for a shower.
La mascherina, mask con bordi. Prego. Ragazzi, scendete, dai,
They can't really. Oh my living. Serio. Yeah, Christo told that other woman, that man, not to push him.
Yeah, why are you pushing me forward?
I just can't get over how they just all go. Yeah, it is.
Grazie.
This way we go.
Mind your wash. Yeah.
Basilica might be slow.
Innit? Start. Oh, sole. Just one cornetto.
Marchetto va lei, se no. Ma Marchetto dove sei?
Oh, and we're coming out of Daniel's Pier.
Oh, we are. Danielson.
Yeah. Gondola from Danielson. Oh, look how beautiful it is.
Mm. He couldn't look less interested if he tried. Did you see the groom, Christo? He couldn't look less interested. He's like, how much am I paying for this? This is a Venetian traffic jam. Everyone goes under and goes,
Literally, size. Yeah.
It's like prison. Look at these, look at these, look at where the steps go. See how low down they go? All the barnacles. Be careful, you cut your arm off with that thing. Hold your breath, Christo. I'm going under a bridge. Going under a tunnel. Hold your breath. Boy racer. Oh yeah.
Sorry, on the right, the Palace Querini Stampaglia Museum.
Oh.
It's a modern art museum. Una rosa fiorita, es amore per te. Oh, oh, Ti fa la corda,
More.
Dai, ti aspetti di dedico a piova. Anche per dirti per mano, quindi mai ci vuole stare.
We're just getting back on our boat so we can go back to our motorhome.
Which is perfectly adequate, by the way.
Yeah, I know. So we've just spent 2 days in Venice.
2 days.
2 days, 2 nights?
2 nights.
2 nights, 1 day. No, 2 days.
2 nights, 3 days.
Yeah, okay. So we stayed at the Camp in Venezia, which was a great location just outside Venice. Again, we got the bus in. We literally just walked outside the campsite, bus over the road, got straight into Venice. I think I've been to Venice before, and I was excited to show Christo and Lim because it is a lovely city, and it's, you know, it's the first sort of place we've gone to that was really touristy. But I'll hand over to Lynn now so she can tell you what her thoughts were.
It was beautiful. I was excited to be there. I think it was, we went over the bridge into Venice, past the train station, and it all went downhill for me there. It was dirty, it stunk. I guess I wasn't expecting that. There was so many people. That really actually quite floored me and overwhelmed me, if I'm honest. I love the eclectic streets, but it was also very disorientating, so I couldn't kind of get my bearings on where I was, or kind of figure out where I was going. Tammy was taking us to the Magnificent Square, and every time we come to a little square, Krista and I would be like, "Is this it?" She'd be like, "No!" So we'd walk it. I think we got there at 3 o'clock and we left at 7, and I did 24,000 steps.
Yes.
So it was a big afternoon of walking. We'd also, I think, been so wowed by Verona that I was let down isn't really the right choice of words, but I was a little bit let down with Venice. Underwhelmed.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. The streets, I did love the little ins and outs of all the alleyways and stuff, and I did love the waterways, but I think it was just really smelly, and the people got to me, and I think it was just a little bit more overwhelming than I'd expected. But I did still love visiting, and I would still recommend it to be, you have to go and say you've been there, right? But we also didn't have anything planned.
No.
We kind of just winged that day, or the 2 days that we went, and it was definitely fun the second day.
Yeah, we
I
did the
definitely enjoyed
gondola.
it better. We did the gondola, but we also kind of went over familiar ground, so we kind of
We got on the the taxi, water taxi
Water
as
taxi,
well.
yeah, that was fun.
I think we should have probably done that the day before. But we were all, like we said, we got there late in the afternoon, and I'd forgotten how far it was to walk to the square.
She made us walk everywhere,
I
hey,
know.
Christo? Everywhere.
I know.
And we'd already worn them out the day before in Verona, so...
Yeah, he was buggered. So
So,
basically,
just amazing how many boats there were on the river, and no accidents. They just cross over and
They seem to have their own
everybody-
rules, but they all
yeah,
know them,
yeah,
eh?
they have
Yeah.
their own rules, and they just bloody give way to each other. Just amazing.
it was just, I think, like you said, you're going on a bridge, the size, rivers, the bridge of size, and there's just reams of people. So I suppose you go to a touristy place, you expect it to be tourists. We were touristing, but it was just so many people you couldn't actually enjoy the moment.
When we got into the square, I could see, once we got there, I was like, this is the square. It was absolutely breathtaking. It was beautiful. But there were thousands and thousands and thousands of people there, and I just wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to be the only tourist.
And also, I think we'd been warned not to, and I knew this, from not to sit down in the square, because the minute you sit down, it's an astronomical amount of money. And I think Christo was a bit cheesed off because he wanted to have a beer there. And yeah, we just knew that we couldn't actually enjoy the square that we'd spent an hour and a half walking to. So that was probably a bit of a bugger, but it was worth the walk. But yeah, definitely Venice is it's overwhelming. It's big.
I think people who visit there will find their own love of their own part of it. And
Yeah.
I think there was definitely stuff that we liked and loved, stuff that we didn't. But that's up to you to find out.
The
what yours
biggest
is,
thing of
yeah.
all is we had to walk all the way back from that square.
Yes. No, then the funny thing
We
was,
should have just caught a taxi or something.
but we wanted to stay out late. I really wanted to sit on one of the canals and have something to eat. So we found a little place that did arancino balls, and I was so looking forward to these arancino balls.
But they were
They were the most disgusting thing I think I've ever tasted.
Yeah, because they were cold.
The rest of the meal was nice.
The
though.
rest of
we
it was
had,
lovely, yeah.
We had some good choices there.
Yeah.
They did
Yes.
really nice
Yeah,
meals.
yeah. So that was good. We were out late at night. You'll see in the video that actually I don't even know if we videoed that, but yeah. So Venice is a out of 5 for you.
For me, probably borderline 3.
Yeah. I'd
The
s-
campground was probably, apart from the noise,
Yeah, there was a party, wasn't there?
it had amazing amenities. Those showers were beautiful.
Yes,
the
they were.
toilets were really clean.
Yeah.
Easy access to getting rid of the grey water and waste and rubbish bins, and everything was all. And the convenience of where we were was just bang on. So for
Yeah.
me, that was probably a good 4-star.
Yeah.
But Venice didn't absolutely wow me.
Okay, so our next trip, we're heading from Venice, and we're going down to Pompeii. So stay posted. Like
See you
and
there,
subscribe.
like and subscribe.